Hi, my name is David Young, and this is my video response to the reading of Intimate Apparel by Lynn Nottage. One thing that was really memorable in this play for me was that in my last semester of music history and during the fall semester of 2015, we really studied blackface and how that blackface was used in minstrel shows. So it was really cool to see an application different than the examples that we covered in class. Throughout this play, there are three themes that I really noticed. One was gender roles. So I really thought that this theme was evident in the play because Esther always had the dream of working in her own beauty parlor and kept saving money until that day that she would be able to go and buy the parlor for herself. But until George came along, and George always needed the money to go out and find a job, even though he was spending it for other causes. And I really think that Esther had to succumb to her gender role and give up on her dream just to be a housewife. It was really unfortunate. My second theme was never to trust someone behind some type of screen. So I really think this theme is evident because George and Esther never really knew each other other than their just writings to each other. And it was really upset for me because it was really hard to see them not be able to gel together. And I was really, solid that they were really in love, but they were just writing in love. And I really think this theme was really evident once at the end of the play when they realized that both of them never really wrote any of the letters. My last theme is you never realize that the perfect person is there for you until you have the moment. And I really think this is evident between Mr. Marks and Esther because I really think there was an actual love between them, but they never really noticed it until they had the moment at the end of the play. So question 3 referenced, what are the 3 R's and how does the play react to the representations of African American experience? And I really think that it's directly related for one reason. It really depicts the many struggles that many African Americans had when they were first trying to find stable jobs, and as well as the amount of money they had to survive on. And I think this really reinforces that experience based on it depicts exactly how African Americans struggled for such an extended amount of time. Um, as long as the stereotypes of African Americans are involved, I really do believe that there are many stereotypes still out there in everyday life, and it's really unfortunate. And I believe that what perpetuates the stereotypes is a lot of people still live in the past, and they won't get over some of those old habits and those old beliefs that many of their ancestors have passed down to them. And it's really unfortunate because a lot of these people that are getting the stereotypes called because of them, they don't really deserve it. And I have a lot of friends that I've connected with throughout the lives that have been treated like this and have been called racial slurs, and it's really unfortunate. I really do think you can overcome this by developing relationships with a lot of those people because you really don't understand that most of them are really great people and they never try to hurt you. And they just never get a chance to display it. So I'll leave you with my 2 questions. When Esther sits back down at her old sewing machine, do you think that she is really glad to be there or wishes that things would have ended in a better manner? And my last question is, do you think Mr. Marks and Esther had a secret love connection that neither of them really realized until after they shared that moment? Thanks. Enjoyed reading this play.